Hi, I'm Lucy, I'm a Boots beauty specialist, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create the ultimate party look on our beautiful model Avneet. So we're going to start off with eyeshadow, and a nice little tip for the eyeshadow is if you start first on the eyes, you can wipe away if there's any fallout on the base, whereas if we've spent a lot of time on the base, then do the eyes, we don't want to wipe away all our hard work. So, as you can see, I've prepped the lids with a little bit of concealer, but that is just personal preference and skin type. So if you've got a little bit of an oilier lid, then typically you could go in with an eyeshadow primer, but that's literally personal preference. So I'm going to start with the Naked 3 Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. This is perfect for day to day, or like now when we're doing that more glam party look. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to go in with the shade Limit. How do you normally do your eyes? What sort of shape do you like to do?
I love a winged liner.
So we're going for more of a rose gold look today, which might be quite nice to try something a bit different. I think it's always fun for a party to try something a bit more glam than normal. And I'm just taking this through the crease, and I'm also going to slightly wing it out. As you said, you like that winged out shape. This is just going to start mapping it out, ready for when we do the liner later on. So as you can see now, I've just deepened it up on the outer corner, as that's where the wing's going to be. So I'm now going to take the shade Mugshot on a small brush, and it's a little bit more dense, and that's just going to help to add the depth just on the outer corner where we want it. This has also got a slight bit of shimmer, which is perfect for that party season. Now I'm going to use my finger to apply the shimmer shade called Trick. It's this nice rose gold with a slight bit of burnt orange, because I know you said that you liked that. And the way to apply it with your finger is because you're going to pick up the most pigment, so you're going to get the most from your shimmery eyeshadow that way. Another little trick you can do if you wanted it more intense is spray your brush or your finger with a bit of setting spray. But today, because we want that soft shimmer, I'm just going to use my finger for that. And I'm just going to swipe that over the lid, and you can see how that just really catches the light. And it's really going to open up the eye because I'm keeping it on that inner corner and buffing it in across the middle. So I'm just going to take an angled brush now, and I'm going to go in with the shade Dark Heart, and I'm just going to load the brush on both sides. And this is a lovely little trick because it pushes the bristles together, so you get more of a finer point. And I'm going to do the wing first from the bottom and then join it up to the top. And you kind of want to follow where your lash line would extend and then towards your brow, the end of your brow. So I'm going to go out and then I'm going to go in. And then finally, just to finish off that wing, I'm going to take a little bit across the lash line just so that everything is cohesive and matches together. So you're going to slightly lift the lid and just stamp it along the lash line. And you can go as close to the inner corner as you wish. Some people like to line the inner corner as well, but that is just a personal preference. Now that the eyes are done, we're going to move on to base, and we're going to use the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. So I'm just going to apply a little bit on the side of my hand, and then I like to use a buffing brush as I feel like you get more pigment from that. This is a really nice product as well because it's a CC cream, so it's colour correcting. So any like pigmentation or redness in the face, this is going to help to conceal in one rather than going up with different products. So it's quick and easy, but looks really beautiful on the skin. And as you can see here, I'm just patting it in. So again, that's just going to really help maximise the coverage of the product. And if you want to build up in certain areas, let's say woke up and you've got a blemish one of the days, using that patting motion is really going to help to layer that product without it looking cakey. So you can also finish it off by just patting it in with your finger. As you can see, I've done bronzer and concealer, and it's just pulled the look together. I've done one mascara on one half of the eye, and I'm now going to show you on the other side. So we're using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I love this mascara because the wand is an hourglass shape, can you see? So it goes in the middle, so it really captures all of the lashes, even the little ones on the inner corner. So I'm just going to hold at the centre and wiggle outwards. Look at that. That is beautiful. Now we're going to go on to blush. Have you used a Made by Mitchell blush before?
No, I haven't.
They are so beautiful. They're so pigmented. So a little goes a long way. I'm just going to pop a little bit on the palm of my hand, and I'm going to use my fingers to apply it, but you could also use like a beauty sponge or whatever your preference. So I'm just going to use my fingers and I'm going to do patting motions just on the cheeks. It's a really versatile product, this is as well, because you can do it as light or as pigmented as you want. Finally, to finish the look, we're going in with a classic for a party season, and that is a red lip. We're using the MAC Ruby Woo shade. These are beautiful. This is the updated formula as well, so it's got hyaluronic acid. So even though it's matte, it's going to give you a nice hydrated plumpness to the lips as well. I'm going to use a smaller brush and actually use the lipstick to line the lips today, so we get that true red colour all over the lip. But you could also pair it with like a darker lip liner if you wanted to, or Ruby Woo lip liner if you wanted that, find it easier. I'm just kind of letting the brush do the work for me. So I'm going to place it on the side and pull it in to get that nice sharp edge. Once you're happy with the outline of the lips, I'm then going to go in and fill the centre, and then if we want to push out any more and overline anywhere, we can push it out after. So once you've got the shape that you're happy with, we've now completed the look and you're ready to go and party.
Wow.
Do you like it? So this is the finished look. As you can see, we've got a gorgeous flush of colour on the cheek, pop of red on the lips, and a bit of shimmer on the lids.
Thank you, Lucy.
No problem, I've loved it. To shop the products and more party staples, head to boots.com.
And for more content like this, like and subscribe at the Boots YouTube channel.